Ok, donc ça c'est bien, ça je peux le laisser tourner. Okay, so I think we're live, just waiting for people to arrive. Hi everyone, so we're starting, so I'm late for the 9 to 5. So I'm doing like 9 to 5 live stream today, live on TikTok the whole day basically. We're gonna talk about plenty of stuff, maybe I want to try Cloud Code for the first time actually, because the other day I was using Gemini, the Gemini CLI tool, and it was pretty cool. So we're gonna try a few things, just gonna make that stuff like smaller, looks annoying to you. And yeah, that's what we're gonna do basically. So people start arriving. Can you guys hear the background music? You can just say yes or no in the chat if you can hear the background music. If there's no echo, there's no problem. No, streaming live on TikTok is a bit tricky. So yeah, we want to play around with so we used Gemini CLI the other day. And I thought it was cool, so we're gonna try Cloud Code this morning and see how it goes. So I have a Cloud Max plan, so I should be able to use it, I guess. I need to... Can you guys hear the background music? Maybe it's too loud. Might be too loud, maybe not, I don't know. Let me know if the background music is too loud. I see when people are not staying on the stream, means that there might be a problem with the sound. Yeah, and there's no echo on my voice. Thanks for your input, HDBSJSMAN. So we are crazy. We are the crazy people streaming the whole day on TikTok. So basically, I'm turning TikTok live into Twitch in a way, and I'm going to do that more and more because I'm going all in on TikTok. So today we're going to try Cloud Code. So I have to install it, I guess. So it's like a bit like Cursor, but inside the terminal. You don't have to use any like special IDE. You can just use VS Code and then use Cloud. Thanks for the follow, Jimmy, and thanks for... Did you try? Thanks for like. Can you press the like button a lot, like for 1 minute, so that we grow the stream and then we can start? Did you try Cairo yet? Yeah, I know that's the Amazon tool. Maybe we can try it a bit later. So we've got 8 hours, so I think we'll have plenty of time. Thanks for the rose, Mr. Booty Bandit. Where are you from, man? So is it Cairo, Amazon? Just need to zoom in. I'm sorry. Yeah. Did you guys try the new... Thanks for the follow, Quick Boost. While my followers count is not refreshing, that's annoying. Yeah. Cairo.dev, yeah, I'm on it. Okay. So it's basically like the cursor made by, like cursor-like tool made by Amazon. What are you building today? So today we're gonna do quite a few things. I have the plan to build a mobile app with React Native, and I want to build an iPhone widget for this app using Swift. Actually, I have a new Mac Mini, so I need to install Xcode and everything. It's going to take some time. But first, so basically, I want to make it like a 9 to 5 live stream. So I was late for the 9 to 5 because it's 9:15 in Europe, I guess. I don't know where you are. Where are you guys from? And basically, so I was late for the 9 to 5 and I have no boss complaining, so I'm fine. So we're gonna expose, so you won't need Xcode. Well, I use Expo with Xcode. The thing is that I wanna build an iPhone widget for my app. So I'm gonna I can't use it. I can't do that with Expo, so I have to do it like with native Swift, and I will do it in Xcode, in the Xcode simulator, and then we'll see, because the things that I'm using my iPhone to as a camera, so I can't really use Expo Go. So maybe I will just use Expo Go on my Android so that I can build the app, and then make sure it's working on both Android and iPhone, and then we'll see if yeah, the thing with widgets, I know how to build them on iPhones. I don't know how to build them on Android, so we'll see. But with Claude, I think we can do it. So for the ones who just arrived on the stream, we are doing another very long live stream today around coding and tech and talking about stuff. I'm gonna make some coffee, and yeah, we're gonna be streaming for 8 hours, building stuff. But first, I want to try Cloud Code to see how it goes with my Cloud Max plan. Have you tried Cloud Code? Cloud Code. Thanks for the follow, Marcin. How are you, man? So sorry for the grinder noise. Yeah, hi, Crowd King. How are you today? Yes. Oh, yeah. It's not really a streamathon. It's more like it's gonna be. I think it's a format that I wanna do like more and more. So basically, starting next week, I will be streaming at least 3 hours a day, and then on Fridays and Saturdays, I will do this 9 to 5, like very long streams, I think. And the goal is to like grow the channel and get to, I don't know, I think we can get to 10K followers before the end of August for sure. And yeah, I'm trying to, I think. So Marcin is saying, I was about to load up Cloud Code, so I'm excited to see what you think. Well, the thing is that the other day we tried the Gemini CLI tool, and it was pretty good actually, and I didn't even have the paid version. Have you tried it, Marcin? I don't think you can even download it at the moment. Are you talking about Cairo? Oh yeah, that's just a waitlist. Okay. So yeah, we can't use Cairo at the moment. Maybe it's like another crazy AI IDE like Cursor. I don't know. It's funny because AI, like Cursor is losing so much traction at the moment. Can you guys press the like button so that we get to 50 viewers? I don't know. Maybe it's too early for 50 viewers. Like people are just waking up, at least in Europe. Maybe we've got Asian viewers. I built a bunch of stuff with the Gemini CLI. Yeah, it was pretty powerful. So Shadow is saying Gemini CLI doesn't follow instructions. Really? Do you use the paid version or the free version? Thanks for the follow, Nick and Donish. And thanks for the likes. It really helps. So the free version, yeah, I guess it's because you're using the free version. So with Cloud Code, actually, I'm gonna use my Cloud Max plan, so it should be quite cool to use. Cairo follows my exact instructions. Did you manage to get access to Cairo? How did you do it, Shadow? I've not loaded up Cloud, but need to gear all good things across the board. The thing, I think if you want to use Cloud Code, you need the Cloud Max plan at least. It's like $100 a month or something. Yeah, but it looks like Gemini, but on steroids, basically. And if you guys are really following the trends, like have you tried the new ChatGPT OpenAI agents? They just launched. I'm quite happy because we're getting almost 20 viewers and it's 9:30, so it's cool. Yes, people should be like in bed at 9:30 on a Saturday morning for most people. Okay, so they are introducing ChatGPT agents. They must be killing plenty of like ChatGPT wrappers, I guess. Yeah, we are already at 20 viewers. Thanks for the follow, Stretch and Furzari. I had it on the same day it released, but how did you access the... Because for me, I guess it's like a waitlist that I have to join. Maybe they opened it for a few days and now it's like a waitlist only. Here it's Claude Mini, but 90% cheaper. Claude Mini, what do you mean? Claude Mini, but is that existing, Claude Mini? You can still get Cairo from the CDN. Do you think can become the next Zuckerberg with an AI-powered stack? Well, anyone can be Jeff Bezos or Zuckerberg with the right cloud subscription. You can still get Cairo from the CDN. So is there some kind of magic on TikTok? I don't know, because every time I'm streaming on Saturdays, I get quite a few viewers for a boring like coding live stream and many followers. So like you can still get Cairo from the CDN like the XZ. Okay. Is it Windows only, PC only, or can you use it on a Mac? Kyra K2, Kimi K2. What's Kimi K2? Thanks for the follow, Favorite and Abu. Cursor hallucination is so annoying. In my case, to be honest, so I'm not like a full stack vibe coder. I'm just a software developer, and I just don't feel like comfortable using Cursor. I tried it for 1 month. I had the paid version, and I thought it had like, it's not about only the hallucinations, but it feels like losing control over your project. But maybe I was doing something wrong. So yeah. So the whole vibe coding thing is, I don't know. It's great for really big, like programming noobs, or you know. Kimi K2 Cloud Power, but 90% cheaper. They support Mac Mini, Mac, Windows, and Linux. Okay, thanks for the follow, Phil. And did you feel like that Cairo was much better than Cursor? So for the ones who just arrived on the live, today we are trying not the new ChatGPT agent, but we are trying Cloud Code with the Cloud Max plan and see how it goes. Building a mobile app with React Native and Expo, and maybe try to build an iPhone widget as well in Swift. Augment has been really good in simplifying some repetitive things. Well, yeah, Augment, I've heard a few things about it, like very good things about it. Augment code, yeah. Is it like another like Cursor, like IDE? Thanks for the likes, guys. It's really difficult to follow the trends. $50 a month for Augment. And Kimi K2. So at some point we're going to start using Cloud Code. Okay, to me, like this Kimi, I don't know how you pronounce it. It looks a lot like Lovable, isn't it? Isn't it like a lovable killer? Build Facebook. Okay. Okay, so it's not working this morning. Kimi.com. Oh no, looks like Lovable a lot, or Bolt. 1T parameters, very good start. Yeah, that's a very good starting point. Hopefully I'm not doing some like affiliate program with Kimi. You can connect Kimi K2 into Cloud Code CLI. Okay, what do you mean? So you can connect this like a Lovable like tool to Cloud Code. Okay, that's interesting. UX Pilot is nice UX UI tool. You see, there are so many, like too many tools at the moment. And in a way, you know, for us who are like software engineers and we used to be coding like 3 years ago and actually writing code, it's a bit sad to see that people are just like jumping from one tool like to the next shiny AI tool to code. So yeah. So we're not using Kimi, I don't know how you call it in English. We're gonna use Cloud Code today, so we're gonna install it. But first I'm gonna get some coffee and maybe we can talk for a while. I think the way right now is not to buy IDEs. So what's the way? Try the free trial until it's done. You will have a new free trial. So we've got a genius on the live stream who recognized the French accent, like a high IQ guy, in another IDE. Let's see Cloud Code. Yeah, we have to install it. So let's follow the docs. Yeah, I have a max plan. I don't know how much I can use it with the max plan. Can you choose the model with Cloud Code? Because if it's using Opus, it's going to use my max plan in a few, like in 10 or 20 minutes, maybe. Okay, so I'm going to try it and see how it goes. Cloud. Okay, it's using Sonnet. Okay. Do you think the job market? So Russell is asking. I'm trying to keep track on the comments. I'm sorry. Every day there's a new one. Yeah, that's the thing with. It's really hard to keep using the same workflow. Like every week, it has to change if you want to keep being productive. Alter is saying the machines remembers now. The cage was logical. The key is trust. Maybe not getting your point. Russell is saying, do you think the job market for software engineers will decline? Yes, maybe it's declining much more because of the economic crisis and the economic context at the moment, don't you think? Hello, could you try outnet.org? So the cat is part of the live stream now.
And you're 52 degrees, yeah. 52.
So the plan is to make, I'm going to put like a black screen there. The plan is to make some coffee and then we'll start installing Cloud Code and try to see how it goes to build a simple expo. Like I have a mobile app ID that I want to build. And before actually coding it, we're going to try like vibe coding it. And see, yeah, maybe we'll do it later. Once it's installed, we can do some vibe coding.
Where?
So yes, I'm gonna try to vibe code the mobile app and see if Cloud Code is powerful enough. Cloud is my only subscription as well, absolutely worth it. Yeah, same for me. I got the Cloud Max plan as soon as it was released a few weeks ago. The thing is that in the last 6 or 8 months, I had like 2 Cloud $20 a month plans, so that I could like just use the whole like credits and then switch to the other account with another email address, use the whole credit, then switch to the other account, and I would do that like 10 times per day. What coffee are you making? We are making some like espresso, like homemade. I'm grinding my own like coffee beans. Thanks for the follows. I'm getting so many followers. Like the whole planet is on TikTok on Saturday mornings.
Let me show you something. You remember this one?
Oh yeah. Do we have like coffee nerds on the chat? Which IDE will you be using? So I'm gonna use Cloud Code plus good old VS Code. Sorry. Yeah. So if we have, I'm not gonna use it, but if we have like some time, maybe later, I don't know, we could do like this AeroPress thing. Do you know it? It's a bit better on the stomach, but it's not as good as an espresso, in my opinion. I only drink espresso. Yes, I love coffee. I guess we all love coffee. Is it advisable to start learning coding now? Is it advisable to start learning coding now? What do you guys think? It really depends on what you want to do. If you want to start a business, like build an app or something, it's really advisable. But if you want to get a job, maybe it's going to be a bit more challenging than 3 or 2 years ago. Espresso or lattes? Espresso only. I don't put milk in my coffee.
And you said that we all love coffee, but that's not true. I only drink tea.
Yeah, she's a lady.
I'm a British
tea lady, like a tea addict. Tea is a hard drug for some people. Thanks for the follow, Cal. You cannot build an app with no coding experience. I totally agree with you, but at least you can build something that looks like a working app. AI makes a lot of mistakes. Well, have you used Cloud Opus, the last Cloud model? It's really smart. Like, of course, it makes mistakes, but just like you and me, you know. Yeah, so do humans. What do you feel about the agent mode on ChatGPT? I haven't used ChatGPT for quite a while, and yeah, I haven't tried the new. It was released on July 17th, like 2 days ago. I haven't used it, but apparently it could be like it could kill a few like ChatGPT wrappers, I guess.
Yeah.
It spits out 1K lines. Who's spitting 1K lines? Claude Opus or ChatGPT agent? Agent mode is really good. So I will have to, maybe on another, or maybe later I will get a paid plan on ChatGPT to try it. What is the drawback of AI? What a programmer have to do to use it correctly? The drawback of AI would be, you can say what you think in the chat. I'm not the only one who can answer the questions. Well, the drawback of AI maybe it's to build. It really depends on what tool you're using. But if you lose control over your code base, then after a few iterations, you won't be able to maintain or scale your application. That's what could happen. If you're not a software engineer, that's what happens. So basically you're gonna use like Lovable or Cursor, and you're gonna launch your MVP. And yes, you can have like users, and you can build an actually like working app. But thanks for the likes, guys. Let's get to 10K likes. So you can have users, and it's going to be working. And then at some point you want to add like a small feature or like update, like I don't know, like you want to add like an authentication feature or something like this. And then you will be stuck. And even if you're a software engineer, it can be very difficult to add this feature. Because the thing is that you haven't made any decision, you know, you only left Cursor building the project. So yes, that's what happens most of the time. But for an MVP, it's great. Maybe now the way you would launch like a SaaS or a mobile app would be like to vibe code it. I'm talking for complete beginners, like for non-tech people, just vibe code it, like try to vibe code it. But I mean, try it like seriously. It won't take only one prompt. And then maybe like launch it and get a few users. And if you have users and traction, then like hire a freelance software engineer like me or anyone, and maybe like rebuild the whole thing from scratch. That's what I would do. I can't keep track on the comments. Wait, what is asking? I am learning Solidity. Is it a good skill to learn in 2025? Well, yes. If you are really into the Web3 thing, maybe it's a very good skill to learn. It's not as there's not as much demand as a few years ago, you know, because now many people they know how to build like some smart contracts. But yeah, Solidity is still the main like Web3 smart contract language, and you can build stuff on plenty of layer 1s and layer 2s and layer 3s and rollups, you know. So yeah. It's very interesting. If you have a passion for Web3, go for it, really. And it's not that difficult to learn, actually. Okay, don't lose control. Is it easier to rebuild the app by copying the app made with AI? I really appreciate French people who make the effort to speak English here. Just like me. I don't lose control. Is it easier to rebuild the app, copying the app made with AI? What do you mean, Fuad Zari? What cam do you use? I'm using like an iPhone 15 plus like an AI thing that's like following me, you know, when I'm moving. Oh, 14 Pro, yeah.
Does it follow me?
I don't know if it's following the woman or the guy with the microphone. Can you go in front of the camera and move? Yeah, it's trying to follow you, I think. Yeah. A lot of refactoring would happen if you want to build functionality that doesn't fit the AI structure. Yeah, and the thing is that Cursor won't be able to do that refactoring. You don't think the job market is cooked? That's the only flaw that's noticeable. No, sorry, it's going too fast. You don't think the job market is cooked? I'm looking for an internship and it's impossible. Yes, I guess getting an internship, especially in Europe, must be pretty challenging right now. since yeah, I think like teams, the things that there's no money, there's no magic money in tech anymore. So that's the main reason. And second reason, obviously, is that instead of hiring like 3 interns, maybe you would just hire one mid-level to senior dev and give him all the AI like Cursor and like Cloud Code tools. And yeah, he can do the job. But keep really, it's still very possible to find an internship. AI is very harmful to the planet, but that's the only flaw that's noticeable. Well, do you know, I'm really interested in that thing, like it's called Pause AI. I don't know if you know it. It's like a movement that's trying to like yeah, they wanna pause AI, like they wanna pause the whole like AI building project by these huge AI companies like Anthropic and OpenAI, because they highlight the risks of AI, and obviously there is a risk around like global warming and stuff like this. And there's a page, it's like pauseai.info/risks with an S. And you can see all the risks, and it's very interesting. And actually, the main risk, in their opinion, is mostly the end of the human species, basically. And it's not only about destroying the planet. So yes, basically, you would have like deep fakes, powered harassment and scams, economy, like job loss, like plenty of job loss, and economic inequality, instability, mental health, addiction, disconnection between people. And the main risk is also like autonomous weapons and cyber attacks.
How do you call already the threshold thing? You know, the threshold when the AI would be able to code itself and it has a name like the nana point.
Yeah, AGI. Yeah. The things that these large like AI companies, they are trying to reach AGI, and they haven't, like, there's no democratic discussion around it. Like the states are not involved in the discussion, so they're just growing their business, and they don't care about the risks, like ecological risks and cyber security risks. I don't think AI is capable of making 0 days like that. Well, we'll see in the next future. We are already AGI. Yeah, maybe we've already reached AGI, but we don't really get the consequences of it. I don't know. At least for not right now. I saw an interview from one of the engineers working at this Pause AI collective. And he's a very smart guy. He's been working on AI and machine learning stuff for 10 years in California, in the Silicon Valley. And then he decided to leave. And in his opinion, the main reason why AI could lead to crazy cyber attacks, that they've made, DeepSeek, they've made it open source. So now basically there's no limitation anymore. You can use DeepSeek and build like a global crazy cyber attack. Uncle London is saying AI under a capitalist system is extremely worrying. Yeah, maybe, but there's like good stuff around AI as well. But Llama is open source too. AI leads to stupid and lazy people, and this improves the movement to AGI also. Yeah, so it's like our IQ is declining while the AI IQ is growing very fast. So I don't know if the camera is following me to the coffee machine. Is it still following me? No. I feel like I've been grinding for 15 minutes to make one espresso. So yeah, no one knows what's going to happen, but for us, it's really changing the way we are working. And it's both exciting and stressful at the same time. So we'll see how it goes in the next 6 months or 12 months. But it really opens your perspective on things, you know. For example, right now I have this project of a mobile application with like a native Swift widget for iOS. I don't know Swift, I've never used Swift. And I can, basically I think we're going to be able to build it. Maybe not today, but this week, next week I will be done with the iOS widgets. You stop using your brain by using like social media did for the current generation. The thing is that social media actually is really like deeply connected to AI. So the content we see is selected by AI. The content that TikTok is showing us is AI, not AI generated too much for the moment, but AI chosen, like selected. So we have AI everywhere and we don't even realize it. Like most people, like the average dude is not realizing it. So co-parent piece, how are you? We have another female viewer on the coding live stream. That's good. Co-parent piece, I have built 2 SaaS apps using GPT and Replit. Okay, that's interesting. Well, can you tell us more about it? Why did you choose Replit? And do you have users? Like, is it live? Two parenting apps, okay. And did you promote them on your TikTok account, or how did you get users and paid users? Always interesting to see people building and shipping stuff and having users. Target marketing, we see what is satisfying our brain and our brain gets lazier. Thanks for pressing the like button. One is live beta testing. Thanks for the follow, Marcus Pocus. Thanks to you all for your support, because I think I'm getting like 50 viewers per. I started like 20 or 30 minutes. I'm getting like 80 or 90 viewers per hour live streaming. That's great. Thanks for the support, guys. I think with AI right now, it's best to use this to rather solve bugs you're stuck to an organized ID. Can you send us the link to your landing page, co-parent piece? I use Replit to build both and had help from a dev to finish off payment. That's interesting. Yeah, maybe that's the best way to do that. When did you build it? Because it's evolving like so quickly. coparentlog.com. Can I show it on the screen? Yeah, I guess so. It's like free free advertising. Professional co-parenting documentation system for tracking incidents, communications, and legal interactions. That's very interesting, actually. Do you have like is there do you have are there like existing big apps that are in the like co-parenting field? That's very interesting. It looks very like a technical like co-parent log, you know. Looks very like technical, I don't know, incident documentation. Okay, or maybe it's because I'm on the mobile. Yeah, okay. Because like a co-parenting app, I would expect like more pictures on a landing page, like with the parents and children. What do you think? And what's the tech stack that you're using? Or well, that the Replit used? Is it a mobile or web application? You should use Cloud Code to recode the front end. React. Okay. It's a web app. Okay, that's interesting. Well done. And you're not a software engineer. You have no like coding background. Co-parenting isn't for funnies. Yeah, it looks very like technical. It looks like an SDK or like developer tool documentation. But well done on shipping an app with actual users if you have no coding background. Hope AI writes more and more code every day so I can make 800K a month for debugging. Well, I'm a software developer as well, and I wish I could say that as well, but yeah, I don't think it's not that relevant anymore. Because and it's evolving so quickly, like in 6 months, you won't be able to say that anymore, I think. But good for you if you can make 800K a month for debugging. I will right now. I want to install Cloud Code, but I will try your project next time. You can follow my account. I'm streaming quite often. Co-parent piece, and we will like sign up and everything and see how it goes. But well done on shipping an app with actual users. Okay, so we want to install Cloud Code and see how it can help us, like building a cool React Native app, hopefully with Expo and an iPhone widgets. So basically my idea was to build I want to build a mobile app, like a very simple one, and ship it to the App Store. It's for like to save money. It's gonna be like it's an app where you can just say, today I haven't wasted any money. Like I didn't buy any like stupid stuff, didn't go to the restaurant. I only paid like actual like useful stuff, And so every day you get one more day of this streak. Like I don't know how I called it. I need to find my. Thanks for the follow, guys. Thanks for helping me growing the channel. And the cool thing with the app will be the iPhone widgets. So basically, on your home screen on your iPhone, you will see the amount of days that you've spent not wasting any money, and you will see how much money you've saved. So when you sign up, maybe there won't be any authentication for the moment for the MVP, but when you install the app, it's going to ask you how much money are you wasting every day. So let's say like $50 per day. And each day you're not wasting any money. It's going to tell you, congratulations, you've saved $50. And then the next day it's going to be like, you've saved $100. Shipped an iOS app in 24 hours with React Native 100% vibe coded. Fun little challenge last week. Fun. Yeah, that's cool, being able to ship stuff like this. You didn't have any problem with the deployment on the App Store? I really like what you do. Well, thank you for your support, man. So basically, before we start installing, approved in 4 hours. Okay. Was there any authentication and stuff like that? Or maybe it was a very simple one? That's what I want to... Maybe I want to launch an MVP without any authentication and then add it later. So for the ones who just arrived on the stream, or for the ones who just discovering the channel, basically I'm a software engineer, and I've decided to go all in on TikTok Live and grow my TikTok presence. I'm pretty big on LinkedIn as well. If you wanna follow me, you can check my LinkedIn account. And yeah, I'm just gonna, in the next weeks and months, I'm gonna be focusing mostly on TikTok Live and see how far we can go. So we're gonna be vibe coding at some point, since it's very it's fun, and it's very easy to, because it's pretty hard to do like a live stream and be coding like a production grade software at the same time. I used to be doing it a few weeks ago when I started these streams, but it's it's pretty challenging. So we're gonna try to keep like using and trying the new like AI coding tools, vibe coding tools, especially the CLI. I'm very bullish on the CLI, like Claude Code and Gemini CLI tools. So we're gonna do that. And I wanna, so basically I've been working in the last 12 months, I've done like web development only for clients, building mostly SaaS applications in TypeScript with React and Next.js and Nest and Supabase mostly. I'm a very like Supabase power user. And I want to build more and more like mobile applications with React Native, because it used to be my main focus actually. Thanks for the follow, Seth. So that's what we're gonna do in the next weeks. And we are starting today by installing Claude Code and see how far we can get today with Claude Code. So let's follow the documentation. Maybe I'm going to put it in a dark mode for you so that you can see the chat. Yeah. Start installing Claude Code, it might take a bit. Well, the thing is that I already installed Xcode this morning. I don't know if it's finished. It was pretty long, you know. I wanted to start at 9 a.m. because I'm doing this 9 to 5 live stream today. I need to open Xcode because I think I still need to download the the iOS simulator, I think. Just gonna check if I have the iOS simulator installed. Well, actually, I'm a freelance. Well, so far I've been a freelance software engineer, so just working, you know, on a daily rate, just like any freelancer. I don't have much energy for the like the sales and marketing aspect of SaaS applications for the moment. But maybe with this TikTok channel, we will launch 1 or 2 products and get users from TikTok actually. Do you have a Mac? Yeah, yes, I'm streaming from Mac. I'm coding on a Mac. And right now I'm using a Mac Mini M4, but the thing is that I think I need to add the the iOS simulator on Xcode. Okay, new simulator, iPhone 16 Pro. I wish I could like make a nice setup with the Xcode next to my face on the top of the screen. We'll see if it's possible. What's the problem with Xcode? Yeah, I don't care about losing viewers, to be honest. I'm gonna be there for 8 hours, like 7 more hours. So it doesn't make any difference. What's the problem? Yeah, I think I have a problem with my Xcode installation. Thanks for the likes, guys, and the follows. Just getting back to the chat, so Shadow is saying, I want to code for iOS, but I'm on Windows, so kind of locked. Yeah, that's the problem. I think, yeah, you have to have a Mac to build like iOS apps. I think. No. You can build the app using Expo, for example, and you can. Yeah, but you won't have any iOS simulator. So Abel is asking who I was talking to. I was talking to the person who was like living at the same place as I am. I have family in Saint-Émilion. Well, that's a great wine there. So yes, can you build an iOS app with Windows? You can code it, but you won't be able to. If you have Windows on your PC, but if you have an iPhone, you could use Expo Go. You can code it on your PC and check if it's working on your Expo Go app on your Android, on your iPhone. But I think that if you want to deploy it to the App Store, you need a Mac. That's the problem. Won't be able to compile it. But with Expo, you can open it in Expo Go and you will get the live updates on it.
Amazing tracking camera. It's actually
Yeah.
tracking.
Is it tracking the woman or the man?
It's
Yeah, it's tracking the woman if the woman is moving. It's like a woman. It's a woman tracking AI-powered system. Yeah, I think we have a nice setup now. You struggle though because most apps will need dev build. Well, you can build quite a few things with Expo without the iOS build.
You should tell them about the functionality you built that was AI, which was reading out loud the messages.
Oh yes, but I'm not using it anymore. I built when I started streaming, I thought that it would be cool to have an AI-powered text-to-speech tool that would be reading the comments in the chat. So I built, I wanted to turn it into a SaaS actually, but I didn't. It was reading all the chat messages with 11 Labs API. But now we have to read them ourselves. I think for the simulator iOS version, you have to use the arrows. The things that I can't, it's like broken. The things that before I started the live, I was like installing the, maybe I'm gonna uninstall Xcode. Because I was installing the iOS simulator. Well, you know what? We're gonna start building. Do I have Expo Go on my Android? Yeah, but I have no battery on my Android. We're gonna start building the app with Cloud Code, and then we'll see about Xcode. So we are just following the Cloud Code documentation. I have a Cloud Max plan. We should be allowed to use it. You struggle though. Thanks for the follow, Kayam and Sam. Hello from a fellow dev from Brussels. Are you a French speaker or a Dutch speaker? Or both, maybe. So let's install Cloud Code. So here's the command for the one who haven't installed it yet. npm install @entropic-ai/Cloud Code. So here is the command. I think I need to add sudo. Yeah, of course. So my password is. Let's grow this TikTok channel. Can we set up Cloud Code on the console in Xcode? No idea. I don't know. I'm just discovering Cloud Code today with you guys, so I don't know. I think for the iOS simulator, yeah, I have to uninstall and reinstall Xcode, I think, but I don't want to make my Mac Mini explode. So for the moment, we're just gonna use Cloud Code and see how we can start working on the project. Is it like Claude or something? Yeah, okay. Welcome to the Cloud Code party. Is it really such a crazy party? My only question is it using a lot of Cloud credits? I mean, is it gonna use my Cloud Max plan in 10 minutes? What do you think, Adonis? Where are you from, Adonis? From Greece? Do you not use? Okay, so it's okay. Some users, after the installation process completes, navigate to your project and start Cloud Code. Okay, so I'm gonna create a project. Basically, I'm gonna let's call it. How did I wanted to call it?
Cloud Code, is it an agent?
Yeah, it's like a cursor, but inside the terminal. So you don't have
Cursor is already inside the.
Yeah, but you can
Because-
see, you know, the code being written. You remember when you were vibe coding
Yeah.
using cursor?
Yeah.
Whereas I think Cloud Code, you don't see anything. You just tell him what you do, and then it's like
And the magic
updating
happens.
the files. Yeah. I used the lowest tier and only ran out one day, but I hold. What do you mean, the $20 a month plan on Cloud? It doesn't use much. That's great. So yes, let's start the Cloud Code party. California takes me about 2 hours to go through my usage in Pro. Okay,
He's from
Adonis is not from
California.
Greece, is from California. Isn't it like night time at the moment in California? Thanks for the follow, Alfredo. If you open the IDE, we'll see. Okay, so if I open VS Code at the same time, we'll see. So I wanted to call it. I need to find it. I need to find the.
I love my wife.
No. I need to just find my like Cloud conversation that I had yesterday. Okay, so I had 2 projects, like 2 mobile apps project, and actually there's the one that's involving the wife. So I had a project that was called like Daily Us, and it's I wanted to copy an app that's existing actually, and it's like a small app for couples. So basically you would pay your plan like for 2 people. So like let's say for Valentine's Day, you know, I would offer you the paid plan.
Do you
And-
offer me any gift on Valentine's Day? Just to be honest.
And it's very cheap, like it's like $10. It's not even a monthly plan, just pay for the app and then you can use it forever. And then you install it and you have a small widget on your iPhone home screen, and you can see how far your loved one is from you in real time. It's like updating the widget. And when you are together, it's saying you are together. There's like a heart. And that's an existing app actually, and it has paid users.
So do you want me to track you down every day, knowing your every movement? I can already do that thanks to TikTok Live. I know where you are.
Yeah, but we're not building that. Actually, we are building. I'm just going to find it. It was supposed to be called. Yeah, that's what we want to build. It's the straight like save money app. Yeah, it's like a no spend tracker. Maybe I can call it this way. I'm just trying to find the name. I forgot the name. Is the wife technical too? Yes, she's a like full stack vibe coder, I think. I've used AI to make a few Roblox games and generated a good amount of revenue from them. Okay, I'm just trying to find my project. I had such a long conversation with Claude yesterday evening, trying to like find an app project that I would build. Is it like called No Spend? Yeah, maybe No Spend is a great name. Yes, No Spend Day Tracker. Okay. Just asking Claude to rewrite the whole like app description. Like, I mean, like marketing oriented. So Marcin was in California. I'm so happy because I'm getting more and more American viewers. So it means that the algorithm is learning how to like understand my French accent. Gonna get some sleep. It's 1 a.m. in Cali. Will eat you up tomorrow. Got a fun AI build crew. Yeah, see you tomorrow, Marcin. Have you ever thought about streaming on Twitch? Well, yes, I've got so many projects now that I'm gonna... Well, actually, I'm gonna be focusing on content creation and mostly streaming like full time. starting today, basically. So yeah, do you guys think we should start a stream account? I don't know, a Twitch streaming account? Because TikTok is so powerful, you know. I don't think on Twitch I would have like 42 viewers on a Saturday morning just doing nothing and talking about random stuff around AI. So yeah, I don't know. I'm you know, maybe I need to find a balance between TikTok Live and LinkedIn. So, you know, the balance between like serious enough but not too serious on LinkedIn, and at the same, because I have almost like 15k followers on LinkedIn, which is amazing. But I don't know what to post on LinkedIn anymore at the moment because I'm having more fun on TikTok Live. Stream on Twitch is way better.
Fun at the moment?
Yeah. Stream on Twitch
nice.
is way better because you can stream in bigger screen. Yeah, but if I have like 2 viewers on Twitch, I don't know if it's very useful. Well, actually, I'm using Streamlabs, so right now I'm streaming on YouTube, on my YouTube account as well, with some kind of horizontal setup. But the thing is that my setup is vertical first, so it's not that good on a horizontal screen for the moment. But yeah, I will try to. I will stream on TikTok, YouTube, and Twitch at the same time. Maybe next week I will build this setup. So the no spend day tracker. Here is the app description. So we are not building Airbnb today. We are building a very simple mobile application, which is called No Spend Day Tracker. So what's the problem? Everyone wants to save money, but budgeting apps are overwhelming. Yeah, so you know, you've got plenty of budgeting, very complex apps. I want to make it like that simple. And very, very cheap, because we are like vibe coding it. So everyone wants to save money, but budgeting apps are overwhelming. Tracking every expense is tedious. Most people give up after 3 days. I wonder if you could do some kind of mirroring. Whatever you do it at your own pace. What do you call mirroring? Like multi-streaming? Yes, you can. I'm using Streamlabs or Restream. You know, you can stream on 10 platforms at the same time, even on Instagram if I want. So Shadow is giving me an early tip. Make code pre-specify the design. Okay, what do you mean? Can you give me more tips? Hi Luca. So yes, I'm a freelance software engineer. I'm working for clients, and my daily rate is around $500 a day. So one screen vertical first, but the other horizontal on Twitch or whatever. Yeah. But the thing is that since I'm sharing my screen like in the vertical way on TikTok, I need to put it like vertical as well on one half of the screen on Twitch or YouTube for the moment. But I need to like update that. I need to, because you know, to do that, like to change like screen and window very quickly, I can't like share only one window, but I will find a way. Let's like tell it what design you would like, else it will make horrid designs. Okay, so we will do that. So the no spend day tracker, I'm like reading the pitch. The simplest way to save money, just answer one question each day. And the question is very simple. It's like, did I buy something that is not necessary today? And basically it's just one tap per day. So it's either I stayed strong, it's a bit like quitting like cigarettes or alcohol, you know, or I slipped up. And watch your streak grow. So it's a bit like Duolingo, you know, you have a screen and you can see your growth and how many days you've managed to save money, and it's going to tell you how much money you've saved. Yeah. And then the tricky part, it's the iOS widget. So it's the first time I'm building an iOS widget. So you will have your streak like live on your home screen on your iPhone. You know, it's the small like displays on your iPhone. The way it shows the time or the weather or the, you know. And to do that, you need like a native.
Screen is closed.
When your screen is what?
It's locked.
Yeah. I don't know. Do you guys know how a widget works on iOS? Can you see it when the screen is locked, or do you have to unlock the screen?
Is it this one?
Yeah, I think you have to unlock the screen. You have to unlock. No, it's not this. It's on the home screen. If you unlock your home screen, you can add one to lock screen as well. So that would be cool. Thanks, Jake. No. It's not on your home screen.
I don't know.
When you unlock, it's gonna be like. I think it's gonna be like. Oh yes, it's on the lock screen actually. Or is it here? I don't know. We'll see. Swipe to right when you turn on and you unlock. You can make a guide on TikTok live streaming for devs. I'd pay, to be honest. How much would you pay? Make a guide on TikTok live streaming for devs. Well, actually, that's pretty. No, it's not easy. Actually, it took me a few weeks to have a nice setup.
Yeah, you should do that.
But yeah, I will make a guide maybe, but I won't be like selling it. We just share it, I guess.
Hey Joey, you have an American name but you speak French. How weird. Des modèles de. Okay.
I don't know what it's saying. Then edit in settings. Okay. No need to unlock. Okay, you don't have to unlock. So that's the cool thing about widgets, that you can see it anytime, you know. Specify what iOS version you would like to support and if you want iPad support. So Max John would pay $250 just for a guide to know how to stream on TikTok live. Well, have you tried it? Because if you try it, at some point you will manage to do it. The tricky part is to stream from a Mac actually, and then to code from a vertical VS Code setup. But if you have a big, like a large enough screen, you can code from a vertical VS Code or any IDE.
And does it include the woman in the green background?
Yeah, then the woman in the green background, the in the green screen. Yeah, that's another like part of the setup. Please, how much will it cost me to build an e-commerce app that sells out? Well, for e-commerce, don't build anything. Just use Shopify. You know? Thanks for the follow, Ironman. And that supports both iOS and Android. I know I forgot the name, but there's a very large American company that's building a nice like React Native tool that you can connect to Shopify. I don't know, is there anyone who knows the name? I forgot it. So basically you have your Shopify shop and you can connect their React Native application and you get a nice like mobile React Native version of your Shopify. I don't fear the rise of AI, I fear the decline of the organic kind. Thanks for the follow, Hope Maxer. How are you, man? Where are you from? So yes, so the core features for the app will be the stray counter, gamification that actually motivates, the smart widget, which is the tricky part for me, since I'm not a native iOS developer. Hope Maxer is French, but he lives in Vietnam. Are you on holiday or do you live there? The visual calendar with the green and red days, if you spend money or not, and stats, and motivational notifications, like perfectly timed notifications. So it's like I'm gonna make it like a one-time purchase, you know, like $6 forever. No subscription, nothing. And on the MVP, there won't be any authentication. The Delta Airlines iOS app shows small content next to the camera cut out, locked and unlocked. It shows small content next to the camera cut out, locked and unlocked. Okay. Well, actually, I'm very curious about this, like building iOS widgets. And I thought about like also launching an iOS widget directory so that people building iOS widgets could like promote their stuff, you know. So that's my plan for the next 6 or 7 days. Can you repeat? Did you say about yeah? So there's a very big like American company that launched a tool for Shopify so that they can so that you can just build like you just pay your monthly plan on their tool, and it's gonna build and deploy automatically a React Native mobile application. So you will have your own mobile app on the App Store. And actually, the funny part is that I was living in the US a few months ago, and I applied for a full stack developer role at the company, and I didn't get the job. But yeah, their tool was very cool, I thought. So yeah, I think you can like build mobile app Shopify. I'm pretty sure we can find it. It was not Shopify Hydrogen. It was actually, I'm pretty sure I can find on my LinkedIn messages the messages from their recruiter. Right, I'm just gonna check my LinkedIn messages. Can I find it? I think it was in September or October. I think it was a woman, like female recruiter. Pretty sure. Nope. I can't find it, but you will. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you can find that tool. They must have a very bad like SEO because I can't find them here. At some point, we will start building the mobile application. Yeah, I don't know. I'm pretty sure you will. You can find it. You can send me a DM if you want, and I will find it after the live stream tonight. Need to check my emails as well. So yes, so the application is going to be like a one-time, like $6 forever payment. And yeah, let's build the MVP with Cloud Code and see how it works. And the tagline is like turn saving money into a game you actually want to play. Yeah. You have to use React Native and use the Storyfront API to fetch stuff. There's no direct tool. Okay, so back to Cloud Code. So I was building my. So let's call it. What was the name? We'll find it. No spend. Let's call it no spend. No spend or not spend day tracker. Okay. And actually, I'm gonna open the.
Are you vibe coding?
Yeah, we're using Cloud Code, so we will try to vibe code it and then see.
But my question is, for instance, as I'm a total noob, I would not be able to vibe code this way because you're creating a folder, doing weird things to me.
Well, I'm pretty sure I could have asked Cloud Code to create the folder and navigate to the folder. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you could do it. I would love automation testers to have such live coding sessions like yours. Well, you know, it's very hard to do like live coding. So while speaking, making coffee, talking to the wife, talking to the fake AI generated wife from the green screen. And yeah, so I can understand that people don't do that very often. Just gonna move VS Code to another screen.
You know that as soon as I come in,
we get more viewers as soon as there's a woman on the screen.
You dropped at 20.
I'm only missing the wife. Well, you'll find one at some point. I'm pretty sure.
But please don't spend your entire day in front of TikTok instead of with us.
You don't think you can find a wife on TikTok? That's the way people meet now.
They meet more on Instagram.
Or Instagram, yeah. Do you guys think I should build an Instagram community as well? Or it doesn't make any sense? Thanks for the follow, yes, you animal.
Polish? No, how would you say police?
Oh, it's too, yeah, politically correct, like too fancy. Yeah. Thanks for the follows, Charles, Stanch.
Yes,
can you say hi in the chat, guys, when you follow us?
Oh, Charles, we actually met Charles last weekend in the UK. Are you from the UK, Charles?
Yeah, maybe you're the Charles we met last week.
No, he's not.
So let's open the new folder and see if we manage to make Claude work for us. So I'm opening the no spend day tracker folder in VS Code. I think you can see my VS Code setup. So thanks for the follow, guys. No. F Instagram. Instagram is a dead platform. It really depends on what you do, I guess. But yeah, maybe for us it doesn't make any sense to be on Instagram. French people, where is the croissant? There's no croissant at the moment, unfortunately. No, I am from South Africa. Okay, nice to meet you, man. You can open Claude within the terminal of VS Code. Yes, I think you can open Claude code inside the terminal, but I'm going to use the actual terminal. So yeah, let's open Claude code. So Claude. Okay, so choose the text style that looks best with your terminal. So this is a big day today. Our TikTok channel is entering the crazy dystopian Claude Code world. So let's use the dark mode. And yeah, so I'm zooming so much that it's breaking the nice Claude Code logo. So Claude Code can now be used with your Claude subscription or built based on API usage. I'm gonna use my subscription. So I've got this $100 a month for Max. So it's gonna be connecting to my Claude account. And yeah, login successful. And here we are. Okay. So we are now in the Claude Code world. Sorry. Hi, Cookie, how are you? Claude can make mistakes just like human beings. You should always review Claude's responses, especially when running code. Due to prompt injection risks, use only it with code you trust. Okay. For the optimal coding experience, enable the recommended settings for terminal, shift enter for yes, use. Yeah. Do you trust the files in this folder? Yes, I do. Yes, proceed. Okay, so ask Claude to create a new app or clone a repository. Use Claude to help with file analysis. Okay, so maybe I'm just going to ask Claude to build. So what we want to build first, before starting the native Swift iOS widgets, we want to build an Expo app, and I'm going to a React Native app with Expo, and I'm going to ask for the Expo router. I want the new shiny text, like Expo router. I want to use native Wind for styling, and I want him to implement the navigation, like the tab navigation, and maybe like 2 or 3 screens. Maybe I should ask Claude over here. Okay, can you wait? So for the ones who just arrived, I'm a software engineer, and I'm like vibe coding from 9 to 5 today, vibe coding a mobile application using Claude Code for the first time. You can use Shift Tab for plan mode. Sometimes you don't want it to start changing things. Okay. Also try to stage changes between large tasks so that you can see the diff. Yeah. Well, yeah, we won't do anything like too technical today. And then if we get stuck, we will start from scratch, I guess. Okay, so can you write a nice prompt that I can give to my coding agent to build the MVP for the mobile application? I'm not building the Swift widget yet for the moment today. I'll do that later. I want the app to be using, thanks for the follow, man, to be using Expo and Expo Router and Native Wind. And yeah, I think that's it. Is there any like React Native developer in the chat? I want the app to be using Expo, Expo Router, and Native Wind, and very recent React Native tech. 264 is a React Native developer. Okay. How can I connect each pages of a job board PWA I created using DeepSeek? So you build a web app, like, and you want to turn it into a progressive web app? Well, you need to add, I don't know what you use for your front end, but you need to add some kind of navigation between pages. If you're using React or Vue, I don't know what you're using. I want the app to be using Expo, Expo Router, and Native Wind, and very recent React Native tech. Yeah, for the moment, it's just an MVP, so I don't need to query any server or anything. There will just be like the in-app payment. So it's going to be using React Native IAP. So yeah. So I'm asking Claude to write me the prompt that I'm going to give to Claude Code to build the MVP. Okay, so it's going to use the Expo SDK, Expo Router, Native Wind v4. Yeah, state management. I'd rather use Zeston. I'm going to change that. Async storage. Yeah, okay. I had most of them. And it's using the Expo sound module. Core features to implement home screen, large tray counter. Can I put such a long prompt in Claude Code for the ones who've used it already? Thanks for the follow, Fish Marty. Just gained 100 followers. The calendar view, the setting screen, so it would be like 3 screens. Yeah. Do you think I can put such a long prompt inside Claude Code? Thanks for the follow at Nafu. How are you, man? Yeah, because the prompt is way too big, I think. I'm gonna try it, but I'm not sure. Thanks for liking the live, Vikash. Can you guys get me to 100k, 10k likes, so that we get more viewers? Well, if you get me to 100k likes, you can probably want a Claude.md. I need a Claude.md file. Okay, can you turn that into an .md file? Yeah, I will do that. Not really reading the Claude Code documentation since we are discovering the tool. So we are turning the very long prompt with all the specs into a markdown file, and then I will try to see how I can use Claude.markdown.md file inside my Claude Code project. Thanks for the likes, guys. You see, each time you press the like button, we get back to 50 viewers. Thanks for the follow, Isa. So I'm just waiting for Claude to write the markdown file and see Claude code. Is it supposed to be Claude.md, the file name? File. Okay. Oops, sorry. Apparently, like the Claude, customized Claude.md files is a special file that Claude automatically pulls into context when starting a conversation. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna just put it. Okay, I'm gonna put it at the root of the project. So thanks for the tip 264. Vibe coding is a job, like an actual skill set, really. Thanks for the follow, the one. So for the ones who are just arrived, we are building an app with a mobile app with Expo, React Native, and Claude Code for the first time. Where's my Claude prompt? Let's see. Well, actually, I wanted this file in the .md format. Can you put that in a new artifact as code in the markdown format? Thanks for the follow, man. I think like people start waking up, so we are getting more viewers. It's almost 11 a.m. Okay, so we are using Claude to build the Claude.md file with all the specs. And then, so obviously, yeah, I added a few like technical stuff in there. So I'm not like 100% vibe coding it since I have a coding background. And I know the technology that we are using. But actually, I think a complete beginner could do that without having a coding background. Thanks for the follow, Apple DDMSSO. Yeah, you could do anything. Okay, so he's created the MD file. Let's copy that inside the Claude.md file, and then I'm just going to tell Claude Code to read the Claude.md file. Okay. Just going to create a file, Claude.md. Yeah, okay. So we've got the Claude.md file, and then I'm just going to... Okay, can you read the Claude.md file I just created, understand the project I want to build, and follow the text specs I've given in the Claude.md file, and build this app MVP, please.
All right.
Okay.
And the big moment.
So is it supposed to be creating files? Can I see it like real time in VS Code? I'm not sure.
What are the tokens?
It's like your Claude credits, you know.
Then you won't have any more.
Well, we'll see how far we can get with my Claude Max plan. You know, every 5 hours you get your tokens back.
Okay.
Okay, so you can see what is like thinking. Initialize. Yeah, first of all, it has to initialize the whole Expo project.
Claude.md, what is it?
It's the file with all the Claude instructions, like your text specs. Alors, do you want to proceed? Yes, I want to create a new Expo app. Thanks for the follow, don't know. I don't know why people are not talking in the chat anymore. Or do I have a problem with my... People are just watching Claude Magic, the AI magic. So it's navigating to the project. So apparently it's created, yeah, it's created the project. Okay. So we've got the assets folder. So it's going to navigate. There's a package.json. Just checking what it's doing. So it's going to install the dependencies. So it's got Expo, React, obviously. Okay. Are you back? Yes, we're back big time, proof of work. How are you, man? Well, please, what are you generating? So we are, hi Morgan, are you from the US? We are building a mobile app with React Native, Expo, Native Wind, Zastand, using Cloud Code, and I'm using Cloud Code for the first time with a Cloud Max plan. And we wanna see how far we can get. So basically, I'm mostly a React dev, but I'm also a React Native developer, so I know pretty much what we are doing. But I wanna see how far we can get, just like vibe coding it. And so the first step is to build the mobile app, and then we want to build a native like Swift iOS widget, and again with Cloud Code. So it's navigating. Okay, so we got an error now. Yeah. It's weird because I haven't seen any. It didn't give me the choice, in terms of LLMs, like model I want to use. CD no spend day tracker, npm cache. It looks like it's struggling just npm installing the dependencies. Don't know why. Where did you get the prompt from? Well, we built the prompt with Claude actually. It's struggling just navigating to the folder and installing the dependencies. Do you do also code software review? Yes, but not as not something that I'm doing live. Yes, we are back big time. So basically, I'm a software engineer and coding live using Cloud Code, just discovering this tool. Okay, so we're gonna be using Yarn. Yeah, let's say yes for Yarn for the MVP, that's fine. Do you use ZSH? I do, and I find that it often falls over because it tries to use Bash. Or is that the reason why it's failing? Let's see. I'm pretty sure like it's very smart. We will manage to install the dependencies. Yes, I think it's done. Yes. Okay, now it starts building the project. So it's installed. We have a node modules folder, so it's installed the main dependencies. So we've got Expo status bar, React Native. And then now it starts installing all the tools and the libraries that we're going to use, like async storage, the state manager, Zastand, Expo vector icons. So let's install that with Yarn. Yeah, we managed to, well, Cloud Code managed to solve its issues. Yeah, we'll see. Even if I use all the tokens now, I will get the credits back, so that's fine. Do you want to proceed? Yarn add, Tailwind CSS, Expo font, yes. Do you use Figma for the UI? We have no Figma projects for this app, but yes, usually I would use Figma. Can you guys press the like button so that we get to 10K likes? And let's get back to 100 viewers. Hi from Cannes. We have got another French guy from the south of France.
220 viewers.
Yeah. I think it depends on the time. What's the problem? Okay. Yes, I'm just saying yes to everything. Not even... Hi, Ganaman. Hi, Kenny Grace. How are you, man?
Hi from Clermont-Ferrand.
Caffeine.zip is in the house. Do you want to make this edit in the app.json file? Okay.
I like caffeine.zip.
Let's do this.
Name.
I should have asked to add a dark mode from the very beginning, which is really not what you want to do on an MVP, but since we are using Claude, we could do it. Do you want to proceed, create a tabs folder? So it's building the routing. Do you use Lovable? No, I'm using Cloud Code, the CLI tool. Number expected. Okay, what's the problem? Okay, is it coding now? I guess, yeah, it's creating the layout page. Okay, so it's gonna add the underscore layout page layout file in the tabs folder. I think it's just asking me, and it's building the stack screens, so the whole navigation. Okay. Thank you, Ulyss, for the follow. Is it still following me? Yeah. Okay, so it's adding icons to the tab navigation. I'm pretty impressed so far, to be honest. Okay, so it's building the not found file. Thanks for the follow, Frenchie. How are you, man? Okay, so we've got like a to-do list, and it's like checking all the steps that it's following to build the project. How do I connect employer post to job sign pages so when one is clicked, redirects to the other? What tech stack are you using on the front end at Nafu? You need to add navigation, so you could use Cloud Code and share your code with Cloud Code and ask, please add navigation in my app. So it's building the main index.tsx file, which is the home screen. It's really working like a human being, you know. Like it's creating this generic page with this to be implemented message on the page, which is what we would do. And now it starts building each screen, so it's like the calendar screen. So for the ones who just arrived, we are building a mobile application using Cloud Code CLI tool and with a Cloud Max plan, and we are trying to see how far we can go building a React Native mobile application, like cross-platform application. So the setting screen is okay. I guess I could say yes to everything, but I'm just checking what it's doing. And actually, it's pretty nice to see exactly what it's doing, like each step. So the setting page to be implemented. Okay, let me clean up the old files that are no longer needed. Okay, it's really working like a human being. That's crazy. Thanks for the follow, mister. The Cloud Code is just a CLI tool that was launched a few weeks ago by Claude, and it's working inside your terminal. And actually, you can see the files being generated. Well, not like real time like cursor, but you can see the files appearing here, just like pure magic. So you see we got our calendar page, index page, the home page, the setting page. Okay, so now it's configuring Tailwind after the navigation. How much do you pay for Claude? I paid, I think it's like $90 a month. Since if you want to use Cloud Code, I think you need the Cloud Max plan. But I'm working full time, so I'm using Cloud the whole day, basically. And Cloud Max is really, even if I'm using Cloud Opus, so like the most expensive model, I can work the whole day and use it in a very intense way. And I have enough tokens. So it's working on the native Wind, so the UI styling setup. So on this app, we are using native winds. So for the ones who don't know it, it's like it's a library. It's like the Tailwind for mobile React Native apps. Does Grok have deploy function or just write code? I don't know. I've never used Grok for coding, but I know they launched the 4th version. So maybe there's a coding like CLI tool like Claude. I don't know. Thanks for the follow, YouTube. Okay, so it's still working on some config. Hi, Sodan, how are you? Sodang smooth. Okay. To be honest, for the moment, it's really like professional. Like it's really implementing all the features like very professionally. Do you use the CLI in VS Code? Well, you can use it in your VS Code terminal, but I'm using it inside my terminal actually. And I have VS Code on the other screen, and I can see what it's doing. So basically, for the ones who just arrived, I built a very long prompt in the Markdown format, and I've put it in the cloud.md file at the root of the folder, and it's just following all the steps. So I gave him like text specifications and the technologies I want to use, and just using them. Okay, so it's building the types because obviously we are using TypeScript. So I'm a full stack freelance developer, building like SaaS software and mobile applications, mostly with React, TypeScript, React Native. And yes, and actually I'm trying to accelerate on the content creation and streaming aspect of my career. So that's what we are doing. Ce qu'il fait. Yeah, actually, yeah. But the thing is that right now we are really 99% vibe coding and just making sure that it's not making any major mistake. But yeah, I wouldn't use Cloud Code for a client for the moment. Maybe it's a bit too early, but that's what we want to do actually today. We want to see how far we can get. Can you guys press the like button to 10K likes? I'm using Flutter. Yeah, Flutter is like the main competition for React Native, obviously. But since I'm a React developer, I naturally switched to React Native, you know. AI, so Handu is saying AI can be used to assist us, but won't take over our job, right? Well, really depends on so many factors, you know. It depends on what you're doing, what your job is. It's used to help and get things done faster, but jobs are still needed. Well, obviously we need software engineering professionals, but maybe less and less, like much less than 2 years ago, for instance. So Sodang Smooth is also building an app. What are you building, man? In a few years, no human intervention will be needed, I think. Maybe we will need 10 times less human intervention, but you know, like building an app, like an actual production grade application with all the infrastructure and cybersecurity and DevOps features, like you will still need human beings for quite a while, I think. Oh, your app is a secret. Okay, so let us know once it's launched and we will check it out. Thanks for the follow, Standish Flyboy. If the goal is super intelligent, then yes, AI can take every job. Well, I think it's the goal for these crazy big AI companies, you know, don't you think? Like the main goal of OpenAI is to reach AGI. And they are slowly like, you know, like they are like working in the dark, getting us to AGI. And since they started, they're like AI agents, like ChatGPT agents, like 2 days ago. It's like the next step towards maybe AGI. What do you recommend for people who just know the basics of programming and want to get into web dev? Just checking what it's doing, and then I will answer your question. Thanks for the follow, man. Abbas, are you using Mistral.ai? No, not using the not using the French mini, you know, mini projects. I'm building a terminal with a more like user-friendly UI. Okay, that's interesting. Yes, exactly. It's their goal. Yeah, it's their goal to build AGI. If they don't do it, others will. Okay, I think there is a major project like that was built. It's like an open source AI-powered agentic kind of a terminal. I can't remember the name, but I saw plenty of stuff about it on X. But that's a cool project that you're building. AI will take programmers' jobs. Yes, maybe. That's the opportunity to do something else, you know. Do you have your comp plus network and security? And if so, how long did it take to get done? Supercode. What's Supercode YouTube Premium? What do you think about this point? AI, we're still talking about the same question, you know. AI will replace junior developers, so senior developers will be worth more in the future. Oh no, that's another point. Maybe like senior developers will be paid as juniors in the near future. Just got into cybersecurity schooling. Are you studying at university? New to this. Okay, so it's building the components now. It's really like working pretty slowly, but in a very human, mid-level, like serious way, you know? It's not like cursor, you really feel like that you lose control on what's happening. Okay, so what is it building? Weak progress. Okay, so it's building a few components, a few React Native components. What is Supercloud and what program are you working on? What's Supercloud? I'm using Cloud Code, which is a CLI-based coding agent using Cloud Sonnet. And basically, we are building a mobile application which is supposed to help users spend less money on a daily basis on stupid stuff. So we are building a mobile application with React Native, and it's going to be a one-time payment app, in-app payment. And we're going to build an iOS native Swift widget to show how much money you've saved every day. Cloud Code, I think you have to get a Cloud Max plan, so it's at least $90 a month if you want to use it. Can we see the progress so far with what you are working on here? Run the program maybe. Yeah, I just keep building stuff, and then I will launch the app on, well, actually I have to fix my Xcode setup. That's a good service. Hope it works out. Well, the app will be working, but you know, then it's all about marketing and sales. But if I talk about the app on my streams, maybe I will get users. What do you recommend for people who only know basic programming and what to get into web dev? Can I use Cloud Code in Kali? Yes, you can. Well, actually, Cloud Code is just running in the terminal. It doesn't depend on any IDE. Saving money by using an app. Are you a crypto bro, 0x Rockstars? Saving money by using an app doesn't change human behavior. You can't fix stupid. Yeah, maybe. Are you on YouTube? Well, actually, if you guys wanna, so actually I'm streaming, I'm multi-streaming between TikTok Live and YouTube, but the YouTube setup for the moment is not that good. But you can see it on a larger screen. And I need to start creating content on YouTube in a way or another, I don't know. But it takes a lot of time. Like I'm not a big fan of video editing. But you can follow me on YouTube, that's the YouTube channel. So you can help me get more followers even if I haven't really started the channel. And then once I ship the first video, I will have a few viewers. Going to give you a follow, I can learn something from watching. Yeah, that's cool. I'm trying to share, not really sharing knowledge, you know, but I'm just sharing my experiences. And right now, so basically I'm a software engineer and I see that everyone is using Cloud Code, so I need to use it to see how it goes and try it. So that's what we are doing. And yes, and we are streaming a lot. From now on, I'm gonna be streaming maybe 20 hours a week or something like this. 2 hours a day, minimum. Thanks for the follow, man. That will cost a ton of money. What I'm doing? Do you think it's using all my Cloud tokens? Do you work from home, work for yourself? I'm a freelance software engineer, so I have a few clients. I'm working from home 100%. And actually you can visit my, so I'm starting a small startup studio, IT consulting agency, which is called thelastdev.club. So you can visit the website and you can book a call with me if you have a project, or if you wanna work with me on something, you know. Okay, so it's what is it doing? His work is so clean, you know, and well organized. Motivates me. Thanks a lot for what you do, man. It motivates me to take my studies and programming more seriously. How old are you, man? Italiano. I think we have an Italian person who's asking if I'm Italian. Well, actually, I'm half Italian.
And your last name is Italian?
Yeah, I have an Italian last name. You can see like from like my LinkedIn, you know.
Quello là è questo qua italiano.
I'd love to work as an intern. Maybe at some point I will hire 1 or 2 interns, you know, and we could.
Crypto value.
Turning 25 this year. Are you studying at university, crypto value tech?
Can you learn Solidity at university?
Can you learn Solidity at university? No, you can't. Maybe now there are a few like a blockchain development oriented programs, maybe. But if you want to learn a new language, just learn it from YouTube tutorials, you know, and building apps. Cyber and computer technology at Aalborg in Denmark. Okay,
oh, nice.
That's cool.
Aalborg. Ah oui.
Are you like
I have almost studied
in a master's program or bachelor?
I wanted to do my Erasmus
in Denmark. Yeah.
Aalborg University.
Okay.
And where are you guys from? I guess you can hear it from my accent. Are you using Claude Max?
Yes, we are using the Claude Max plan. Yeah.
What do you think, Laravel PHP?
What do you think, Laravel PHP? I'm not a PHP developer, but yeah, it's great. You can build plenty of stuff, and it's really well like structured. Intern in using AI to code. The future is not bright.
Where are you from? No one can guess from our accent. That's amazing. That's me.
Intern using AI. Yeah, I'm gonna hire an intern, and the job description will be like
vibe coding.
Yeah, like internship in vibe coding using 10 instances of Cloud Code at the same time.
Does it mean you can be your intern?
And ship stuff as quick as possible.
Can you give a rating at my website? So as no one guessed, we are French. Can you
hire me? Yeah, we will hire an army of interns, of vibe coding interns, you know. Yeah, maybe you should add the microphone. Maybe you can talk to people for a while. I'm a bit exhausted. I'm just gonna keep like control over Cloud Code. And
can I do vibe coding on my own?
Well, actually, like vibe coding at the moment, it just involves like pressing the return button.
Maybe we can check yes to whatever is adding.
In a few minutes, we will npm start the project and see how it goes.
You know, look.
Yeah, it's adding like sound alerts. So I don't really care about the viewers count, you know. Sometimes we are like 10 people,
and
then
so proud that when I step in, we're finally
at
you
70. Just switched on your mic, and then we're getting to 100 viewers for sure.
We'll do that. Anyway, you guys remember when I tried vibe coding? Because if you go on Matt's profile, you'll see that I have been vibe coding twice, and I'm so proud because I created 2 apps.
Yeah.
One that had the amazing calculator with what was it? A cat.
You use React to build like a scientific calculator with a cat. We were using the cat's API to display random cat pictures inside.
Don't say I built it myself.
And she was displaying cat pictures inside the application. So what is it doing now? It's creating a new folder for types, maybe. I should have maybe added a few more like technical.
Do you have programming languages in French? We don't.
Typing.
You don't program in French, do you?
And now apparently it's like Yarn installing.
Okay, then I'm talking to you because he's not replying to me. Do we have any programming languages in French? No.
No.
You should.
Do you have in Italian? Oh, I don't know what your language is.
Yeah, I can't understand a thing. Where do you live? Where are you from? We are French. We're from Provence, the very nice part of France at the very south.
Yeah, maybe Windev is French.
Near French Riviera, not so far, near Marseille. And this year we used to live in New York.
I think he was talking about like French programming languages in like meaning like having French words inside the language, like a French-based coding language.
WinDev is French, isn't it?
Maybe it was created by a French guy, I don't know, French team.
I only know Windfall. And
So it's trying to start the, oh, but maybe, wait, I need to check the expo setup.
Gomorrah is French? Ah, in Mafia then, okay. That's a nice one, Quelola. I do speak a bit of Italian. What is it even? Programming languages written in French, okay. Sorry, à Lyon.
So it's creating the
Do you live at Lyon,
readme.md file. It's even writing the documentation.
I like your profile pic, Matthias, because it reminds me of, you know.
It's really like Cloud Code is,
Look.
it's nuts really. Expo, yeah, we're using Expo, but the thing is that I think I have to install Expo on my new Mac.
Regarde, Gomorrah SQL, it does exist, does it?
Search on GitHub Gomorrah SQL Mafia dialect. Okay.
Do we gonna enter the Gomorrah if we do so? Again.
Okay.
Look at this
So yeah, we'll. Okay. So it's done with the app. Can you guys press the like button to 10K likes so that we get to 100 viewers and we can launch the app. Once we reach 100 viewers, we launch the app. I need to check what it's done so far. So I'm so impressed by Cloud Code.
The
to be honest,
quality of code is
it's
it
the
way
first
better
time
than?
it feels more comfortable using Cloud Code than Cursor.
Show
like
us,
100%.
please. But you can't see it.
No, but he wants me to launch the app.
Ah, yeah.
But I need to check because my simulator is broken at the moment on the Mac. So I think I need to recharge my phone and open it using Expo Go. Actually,
okay.
That's what we need to do.
So nice! How exciting! Last time we were 220 viewers. Yeah, break the room. Okay, so at the moment Mathieu is trying to plug his phone in order.
Yeah, I'm just recharging my phone and see. I haven't used the Expo Go for a while, but I think it's installed on my.
He does have a very old Android on top of the iPhone 14 Pro, of course, but we definitely need it to test.
Yeah, because I'm using the iPhone as a camera, so I can't launch it on my iPhone for the moment, and I need to reinstall.
What are you doing?
So we are building a mobile application using Cloud Code and Expo React Native, and basically it's an app that's called No Spend Day Tracker, and it's a very simple app that helps people spend less money on stupid stuff. And we're gonna also build after the app. We're gonna build a iOS widget for iPhones only. Are you using the max version of Cloud? Yes, we are using the max version. I don't know if you can use it without the max version. If you make a guidelines markdown and tell it to apply emotional design, it does amazing things.
Emotional design?
What do you mean by emotional design?
Is it a UX UI thing to do?
Is it a UI components library, or is it just emotional design, like be emotional?
Emotional, like AI trying to mimic the French thing. I don't know how it works. What about MCP? What is MCP, Mathieu? I'm sorry, I'm a complete noob, so I don't know anything about coding.
I haven't used the MCP servers so far.
Why not? It's a style like Duolingo
API
uses.
for...
okay.
Okay, like emotional design? But is it like a tool or a library, or is it just the way like Duolingo designers work? Aoishi GYATT. I don't know what it means. Do I have Expo Go on my Android?
You should have it, because you used to...
Yeah, I think I have it.
Yeah, at the moment, I don't know how it's working. AWS for bioinformatics, good ideas. Oula.
No idea.
Just a design approach to enhance UX. Okay. Are you working in UX, Jimon? I don't know that.
Okay, I have Expo Go. I need to sign in again, I guess.
Anyway, I'm just... What are you doing? Bioinformatics, good idea. I don't know. Can anyone reply to Double Logan? Because I have no idea what he's talking about. Anyway, you know what? I'm a French literature. I can't say this one. Literature teacher. So anyway, I can't be of any help in the coding today, but As Mathieu is trying to work out his phone, I'm just here.
She's my coding assistant.
I am.
Are you an intern?
I'm the intern. You just paid.
So I'm gonna try
next.
to. Maybe I can just leave Claude.
Biological information with computation. Oh no, I don't like this. Hi guys, please explain what's an API. Ah, I know what it is. This one. Can I explain what an API is?
Yes, you can.
I do my best. So API to me, it's the way you could plug. Does it work? Your app to another app using its functionality in a pretty simple way. Meaning, for instance, if I use the Stripe API, I will be able to have like a Stripe terminal in my shop.
So that's not Gemini CLI, it's actually it's a Claude code. And can you get us to 10K likes so that we cross the 100 viewers threshold, please?
And can you explain what an API is?
I even added a woman on the screen.
Even I did. I'm not an object. Please. You did not add a plant. A plant.
A plant on the...
Or a cup of coffee. Okay, so please explain what an API is, because I did my best. With
what did you say? I didn't follow
your... I did my best as a noob. Want to explain. I said that the easy way to plug your... Are we listening to me?
Yeah.
It's an easy way to plug your...
So what do the letters mean? I mean API.
I don't know what it stands for.
You can Google it.
Artificial Portal Inference.
Artificial Portal Inference. Okay. Thanks for the follows, guys, and thanks for the likes. Like we keep like can you keep pressing the like until like 10K likes?
I have a cautious AI but need a front. Oh, you switched too quickly. I cannot.
I've got a conscious... Yeah, can you keep reading the...
Yeah, sure,
so basically, what I'm doing now, so we just built an app using Claude Code with React Native, Expo, Native Wind, Zastand, and it's an app to help people spend less money on stupid stuff on a daily basis. So it's called No Spend Day Tracker.
And it's not with Gemini, it's with Claude.
Yeah, and I'm trying to launch the app using Expo Go on my phone, and I will be able to show you the results. Just from one prompt, basically, even though I kept like control over the Claude Code process. And what are you doing here?
I'm your support. Every developer needs a woman on his side to be support. So I'm basically the support, and I'm reading the messages out loud. So Mathieu Jean-Pierre says, do you speak French? Yes, we do. But today we do speak English. So we have plenty of viewers sharing.
Yeah, our channel is the English-speaking one.
Experiences. API, application programming interface. Okay. MVC pattern is in use in app dev. MVC pattern?
Okay, so for the ones who've never used Expo, basically there's a very cool tool that's called Expo Go. So it's an app on your phone, and you can launch, like locally, you can launch your app on your actual device without like relying on Xcode simulators or stuff like that. But the reason why I'm not using Xcode at the moment is because I'm using a new Mac Mini and I haven't installed the whole the whole iOS simulators things. So basically, you just scan your QR code, and you should be launching the app.
I found Philo nerds, love it. Thank you, Gadifi. And Sinex, yes,
so
we do have a French accent, but we keep speaking English as you can hear it. And what's your accent like, Sinex? Where are you from? It doesn't work? It's not making...
It's not working? Yeah, it should be making the... Yeah, it's working.
No?
Yeah, it's working, and you could be doing this as well.
Really?
Yeah, we need the fireworks. When we get to 6K followers, we will...
What do you guys use for testing the app?
Well, we're not doing any testing on this project. It's like a pure like vibe coding project. Okay, so we've got an error like launching the app.
But show them.
You know, we've got this. I forgot how hard they were, like this React Native errors. So we need to keep working with Claude Code. Yeah, I think they can see. You see, they've seen it.
Ouais, mais So we have log 2 of 4.
Okay,
Does
so
it mean
let's
we have
debug
errors?
this.
And now you need to be a developer.
No, I'm just gonna ask Claude to debug it.
If you just say please debug, would it be working?
Maybe. Is it getting the okay, so maybe I can just
Have the content. Thank you, TB.
I'm gonna tell Claude that I'm getting these errors when I'm launching the app.
You just copy paste basically.
Yeah, I'm copy pasting the errors inside Claude code.
Have you starting getting, je sais pas quoi.
What kind of app are you building? We are building a mobile app that's called No Spend Day Tracker. So it's basically a simple app that helps people. Like it's a gamified app that's helping people not to spend money on stupid stuff. And we are doing a 9 to 5 live stream today, so we are streaming for 8 hours and see how far we can get to.
I won't be there for 8 hours. You'll be.
Okay, so I just copied the errors that I got from my Expo.
Can you see her?
Expo Go build and see if we can. Why do you got tokens? Well, actually, it's using tokens, so you can't use it like on an unlimited basis, you know. So I have a Claude Max plan, so I can use it, I guess, quite a lot. But it's counting the tokens, obviously. You can also connect it to your Claude API keys, and then you would pay like as much you use it, you know. Why did you redeem it? What do you mean?
Can you see?
We are vibe coding today, yes. We are software engineers and we are vibe coding today on this 9 to 5 rat race coding live stream.
On a Saturday.
On a Saturday.
I'm definitely not a software engineer. I don't know why you keep saying we. You are, but I'm not.
What do you think for unit tests in PHP? I'm not a PHP developer. What tool are you using? So we are using Claude Code with the Claude Max plan. Where have you worked at before? I worked at Meta for 15 years.
No, that's a joke. Though I work for Capgemini.
You can follow me on LinkedIn if you want.
I worked for Capgemini and for
You know, most
Activision
people, they don't know Capgemini.
They do.
Because software engineers, they hate these consulting companies, that is into like global, like very large consulting companies. But yeah.
But then I can say that I've worked for Activision Blizzard, and usually the gamer loves it. Love it. So yeah.
The cat is there. I didn't even notice that the cat was there.
Then you didn't listen to me while I talk, because I told you.
Yeah, maybe it should like be unzooming.
No, you need to have my face.
Yeah, I don't know
what's... Unzoom. Okay. No rest for the wicked. Yeah.
I am a basic coder. Hope to learn.
I
well,
English
keep
at
working.
The same time.
So, is it gonna like launch the npx expo start command? Can it do that? Because I don't need to use tokens to do that. I could do it myself.
Okay.
We are almost getting to 100 viewers. And it's almost 11:30. Yeah.
And I'm almost starving.
I will be having lunch during the live actually. It's like the other day, you know.
So you'll eat your salad live while coding. Okay.
Do you know how can I be pro in Python and advice? Well, maybe watch a few like YouTube tutorials on how to learn. I'm sorry, I'm just trying to launch the project at the same time.
But you know, so a fun fact is, so as you heard, I'm definitely not a developer. I used to be an HR manager in big companies, and now I'm a literature teacher in high school. And you know that in France, all high school students learn Python, and they know how to code in Python. They are definitely not pro in Python, as you say. But it's like the basic knowledge for everyone now. And I bet that's pretty interesting. Though I'm too old, so I never learned Python.
What's wrong with the Expo Go
Fixed
app?
dependency HR. Yeah, I know. That's why I quitted HR. But
have you heard of links No, to be honest, I'm a bit like back to the mobile development game at the moment. I haven't built any mobile application in the last 12 months. So maybe this Links TikTok tool is very new. I don't know.
Though at first you loved.
Yeah, I was mostly a React Native developer.
Yeah.
So what is Links? Is it a React Native based tool like Expo? Or is it using Flutter or something? Do you think AI will replace humans? In general, that's a very broad question. What do you think? Do you think AI will replace? What do you mean by replace humans? Like, funny, isn't it funny that in the Matrix they call them like agents? You know, the agents.
You know,
Agent Smith.
I'm already AI. I'm part of a green screen behind you.
We are still getting the same error, so maybe you can keep talking and I'm trying to debug
keep
that.
Talking. So what do you want me to talk about? Because I'm very... Links is like Expo, but stronger. Ah, that would be nice. So
Okay,
it's
that's
built by
interesting.
the TikTok
Trying
team.
to keep focusing on...
I would love to meet all the TikTok developer team. Should be very interesting. First, to know how many there are, because as they are, they all come from China. I guess they are very numerous. And then, what should we talk about? I don't know. So, which one is your favorite language, programming language? I mean, because I don't know a thing about any programming language. I did learn in my business school, I did learn a little bit of algorithm, so I know how, like the logic behind it and the loop and everything, so I know. But for the rest, I can't tell you much about it. I know Matt loves JavaScript.
I'm trying to debug
React and all these weird
each
things.
error using Cloud Codes, like updating dependencies, I think.
Can you see it took you like 250 tokens?
Did you create that real estate SaaS? Actually, I'm still working on it, but I was very busy working for a client. But
Yeah.
I'm still working on it, yeah.
Did you end it up? First it was Java, but now TypeScript, using it as test engineer with Playwright and also
with
with
React Native. Okay, maybe we should check it out.
So you're really
Is it like links.dev or something like this? Links TikTok dev. Linksjs.org. Native rendering.
Yeah, React Native killer.
Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, I think I saw these clickbait videos about like so-called React Native killer.
And I love the logo. It's like my cat.
So it's in TypeScript, but it's not React Native. Okay.
Unlock. Okay.
So it's like a React Native and Flutter killer, I guess. Okay. I will maybe I will check it out and make a few TikTok posts about it.
Thanks for the insight.
How would you say it's better? It's killing React Native. Maybe it doesn't have this very heavy like React based architecture and rendering concepts. I don't know. This is a tricky thing with Vibe. You could be fixing one, spawning two new errors. Well, actually, I haven't spent like hours fixing stuff. In my opinion, it's been working really hard for us and in a very human way so far. So that's interesting.
I'm just saying goodbye because I need to tidy up something upstairs.
Okay.
I'll come
See
back
you later.
for lunch.
Maybe for lunch.
Yes.
What do you think of Expo? Well, actually, I'm using Expo for every app, mobile app development that I'm doing. I agree, but it's rough for non-technicals. Yes, I guess it can be pretty rough for non-tech people. What do you think about Firebase Studio? Maybe it's a good way for Google Firebase to gain more traction, since they've been in the last years they've been losing a lot of traction. Can you guys still hear the background music? Just wanna make sure it's still working. I haven't checked it for quite a while. Yeah, it should be working. Thanks for the follows, guys. I gained almost 200 followers in I started at 9:30 in 2 hours. I'm almost at this, like 100 followers per hour. That's a lot. Bye bye. Thanks for the follow, Faye. Is there a free way to implement Google Auth login with Expo? Well, you can do it with Supabase Auth or with Clerk as well. They have a free plan. Pretty easy. Well, easy. I don't know what your background is. Is it easy to get into software engineering without the background, like the technical background? Well, I'm a full stack. I'm a fully self-taught developer, so yes, that's what I've been doing in the last years. But obviously, at the moment, it's a bit more difficult to enter the job market. So I don't know. You really have to. You don't need much talent, but you need a lot of motivation and time, to learn how to build stuff. But don't idealize the software engineering lifestyle, It's quite stressful, and now the job market, if the goal is to find a job, I don't think it's the best field. But if you want to launch a SaaS or an application or a startup, maybe you can try learning it, and then you will just learn by doing, Is automation in demand right now? Well, everything is around automation at the moment, and AI-powered automation. But not the way of Google login. What do you mean? Is there a free way to implement Google Auth login with Expo, but not the way of Google login? What do you mean? Is robotics hard to get into? I have no idea. Well, getting into a field doesn't have to be super hard, I don't know what your age is, but just go to either be self-taught and learn from YouTube, or go to university, get a master's degree in robotics, and you got into robotics. I have no idea what it's doing, to be honest. Was there a problem with the React Native animated library? Actually, the errors that I see are not crazy React Native errors. Thanks for the follow, man. Neza. I need to move the camera, that's weird now. Yeah. Is it zooming in too much? I think it is. So I'm just pressing the return button, just accepting everything. So for the ones who just arrived, we are building a SaaS mobile application with Cloud Code. And I'm using Cloud Code for the first time. So we are building a mobile app in React Native with Expo. And it's an app that helps people spend less money on stupid stuff. And it's called, what's the name? No Spend Day Tracker. So it's a React Native app, and we're going to build, after that, we will build a Swift native iOS widget. Okay, so I don't want to do that. I just want to launch a project myself. I don't need to use my Cloud tokens to launch an app. Okay, let's try this. So basically, I'm using Expo Go to scan the QR code and launch the app on my Android for the moment. Can ChatGPT build programs and app? Well, you should try, but yes, you can write code using LLMs, obviously. You are a React Native dev, yes. Well, I'm a full stack. Well, at the moment, I'm building mostly backend stuff with Node.js. But yes, on the front-end aspect of things, I'm a React and React Native developer. Okay, so the app is working. Well, it's working. I mean, it's launched. And yeah, the design is not amazing. So basically, this is what it looks like. So my conclusion so far would be that Cloud Code is pretty... Well, the result, I don't really care, about the front-end aspect, the design, we will make it better. But I would say that, technically speaking and workflow speaking, it's so much more human-like than Cursor, for example. So basically, we've got this app, we've got the navigation, we've got a calendar that's working, so the calendar screen is working. And yeah, the way it's built, this app is very, very impressive. Like it was doing like each step in a very like, like slow professional way and just explaining what it's doing. Okay, and we've got the settings. So I don't really know, I need to check the code, but it's got a few settings, buttons, to set up to switch the daily reminders. Yeah, actually it's really setting, like it's switching on and off the notifications. So that's quite impressive. I need to add the notifications on my Android. Reminder time, sound effects. So apparently there's a sound, haptic feedback, feel vibrations for interactions. So it's gonna vibrate. And it's like counting to be honest, like for example, the settings page, it looks very, very clean and professional. Well, obviously it's using the Expo router default header. And I don't really want that maybe. And we will add like colors. Maybe we can keep working on it for a while. But yeah, we will deploy that on the App Store for sure. So yeah, it's like recording the longest streak, current streak, and unlock premium features are coming soon. Okay, if I press on the unlock premium, I would just yeah. For the moment, it's just a modal, and yeah, the settings page looks professional. So if I click on the I stayed strong, what is it doing? So I got the vibration, but I didn't get any sound. I don't know why. I'm gonna try to fix that maybe. I don't know why I didn't get any sound. So we are building a mobile application using React Native Expo Cloud Code. And obviously, so since you only press once a day. So I pressed, I stayed strong, I didn't spend any money on stupid stuff. So now I can't press anymore. Maybe I can, but maybe if I'm gonna see, it should be like storing the data inside the async storage, inside the phone. So if I relaunch the app, I shouldn't be able to press the button. So let's see, I need to work on the logo and stuff like that. But the main purpose for this project is to try Cloud Code, actually. And we are pretty impressed, to be honest. If you install enable good for stream, check it on GitHub. src cpy, what's this? What's your favorite language? It's TypeScript. That's the one I'm using most of the time. Okay, yeah, so you see, so the data is stored, like there's like persistent data inside the phone. So that's pretty cool. The cool thing is that business-wise, so it's going to be a one-time payment application. Just need to remove the, okay. It's going to be a one-time payment application. And I don't want to have like a crazy, like a backend budget and database. So the whole data is stored inside the phone, actually. Just started to test Links.js. Did you try? It can become really good. For now, it's not enough. Yeah, someone was talking about Links.js actually, and we were checking the website, you see. And yeah, it looks promising since it's pushed by the TikTok team, apparently. But yeah, I'm a React Native developer on the mobile aspect, on the mobile side. Thanks for the follows, man. You can mirror your Android to your screen with src cpy. It's tough to see what you're showing. Yeah, I guess. But the thing is that I need to reinstall Xcode, and I will be able to like launch Xcode on my Mac. But it's just that it's a new Mac, so I tried to install it this morning before the live. Is it display and control your Android? Yeah, I know that. Okay, I can get the app. can install it with Brew. I don't even know if I have Homebrew on my new Mac, to be honest. Yeah, I have it. Okay, I'm just installing this tool so that I can control my Android from the Mac. Oh my god, no way, it was literally developing an Expo app and open my phone to this. Yeah, that's the TikTok algorithm, man. What are you building with Expo? Homebrew it, yeah, I'm installing it with Homebrew. How easy would it be to run a React code so you can't see what I'm doing on my app here? Yeah, I guess it's... We're gonna add colors and a nice design, for sure. How easy would it be to run a React code in a React Native app, or will it need to be converted? Well, if you want to build an actual React Native app, you need to build a React Native app. So routing is different. Even components like the main, like in React Native, you don't get a div. You would get a component from React Native, which is called a view, which works in a bit like a different way. How are you today, Next Deals? I remember you from the other day. Maybe if you have a really nice responsive React app, you could just waiting that this tool is installing with Homebrew. Maybe if you have a very nice responsive app with React, you could make it turn it into a progressive web app as a first step, and then start working on your React Native app. Have you ever created an algorithm before? What do you call an algorithm? Hi Chris, how are you, man? To start it, just run scrcpy in the CLI. Thank you for your hints, 264. Well, for the next live, I will have Xcode installed and the iOS simulator. But yeah, if we manage to display my Android using your library, it would be cool. Isn't React and PWA the same? Well, you turn a React app into, or any web app, actually, you don't need React, can turn it into a progressive web app. Is React Native still maintained? I was sure it was stopped. No, it's not stopped at all. And Expo is very, the Expo ecosystem is really vibrant. Really. Especially with you've got companies that are profiting a lot from this vibe coding, AI coding hype. It's like Supabase, for example. This I don't know, you could call that when you start building a project, for example, even Lovable, they use Supabase as a default backend as a service, And Expo, I think, is kind of the main default tool that these AI agents tend to use, as long as you don't tell them to use something else. Well, but I made the choice to use Expo. So basically what we did, we started 2 hours ago. We built, but we were not so productive. We could have done that in 10 minutes, I think. But we built a very long Claude.md file with all the text specifications. And we just shared it. We put it, so you would put it inside at the root of your project. So you see I have a Claude.md file here, and then I just said, okay, Claude, can you read the Claude.md file and build that app? And that's what we did, and it managed to, okay. So now we've managed to install your tool, and now I can just do this. Let's see if it's working. srcpy. No. Do I need to install something else? You need ADB. Oh yeah, I need to install ADB. Okay. Oops. Yeah, I need to install ADB. Okay. There are so many people on TikTok on a Saturday, it's insane. Okay, is it installed? No cask with this name exists. Okay. Oh yeah, because there's a weird thing at the end. Yeah. Have you started getting into Next.js? Okay, right. Just trying to read your comments. Thanks for the follow, man. Okay, so it's installed, and then I need to run it this way. scrcpy. scrcpy. Yes. Thanks for the follow, Michael. Could not find any ADB device. Okay, and how do I didn't have to, but maybe Android Studio installed. Yeah, and it's not installed on my it's not installed on my new Mac. That's the problem. I'm just going to check how can I share my Android screen on Mac. Isn't there like an app or something like Mirror? Yeah. I remember at some point I would do that with create Android. Okay. Should I use Visor? I used to use Discord actually to share my my screen. Maybe I can try this tool for a Mac. Yeah. So how did you start getting into web development? Well, actually, that's a great question. No, that's not. Thanks. Do you work from home? Work for yourself? Okay, just reading all the comments from before. So I'm installing a tool for like to share my Android screen on my Mac. Did you find to enable auto run with Cloud Code? What do you call auto run? Well, yeah, my device is cabled actually, but I need Android Studio, I think, to use your tool. So now we're going to use Visor. It's like an app that's supposed to mirror my Android screen. Use your keyboard, use apps. Okay. How do I It's the first time I'm building a mobile application during a live stream, so I'm kind of struggling. Sorry for that. But you can just keep talking in the chat. What does your app do? So the app is it's an app that helps people spend less money on stupid stuff. Is there not YOLO mode on Cloud Code? For the ones who use Cloud Code, yeah, because I had to press the return button every time on each step. Is there a way to like YOLO code, you know, just accept everything? Do you think learning coding is still valuable after all these AI updates? I don't know. What do you guys think about that? I would say if you want to launch a startup or an application, yes, it's you can still learn how to code. If you want to get a job, maybe it's a bit more. I don't know. I'm not sure. Maybe I wouldn't. Well, it depends on your country. It depends, like if you have to get a crazy expensive computer science degree, then maybe maybe that's not the best choice at the moment. But if maybe you got plenty of talent in coding. I'm trying to launch this app. Once I'm done, I will share my screen. So it's called Visor, I think. Visor is here. Let's open Visor. Yeah, I managed to open it. Okay, let's open this app. Let's get back to Cloud Code. How do people spend less money on the app? Well, basically it's just an app, and each day it's asking you, have you spent like stupid money on stupid stuff? You press yes or no, and then you get back on the next day. And you will get, it's a bit like these apps, you know, to stop smoking cigarettes maybe, or to stop any addiction. So I just started today, so I have one day like not spending stupid money on stupid stuff. Okay, so Android devices, no Android devices are connected. And okay, I think the Android debugging mode is enabled. Okay, you'll be surprised. I'm just trying to Restart the phone. Make sure you're using USB data cable, using charge cable. Okay. On Windows, download the university. Set your USB mode. I should be able to share my screen. And their app that monitors your bank account. Well, yeah, but I wanted to build a much simpler app. You know, you don't need and it's going to be a very cheap one. So you get 7 days like free trial, and then it's a $6 one-time payment, and you can use it forever. So that's a very cheap one for like the average random user, you know. So we are building an app, a mobile application to help people spend less money on stupid stuff. Just trying to share my screen. Developer, charging, power saving mode. USB debugging. Okay, it was not allowed. Okay. No. Okay. Okay. Can I just plug it once again? Maybe my cable is not, it's just a charging cable. Have you set up MCP with Cloud? No, I haven't. Will there be an APK mode? Yeah, maybe. We could do that. Or should I reinstall? Maybe I'm going to try to relaunch my simulator, like Xcode simulator. Yeah, the thing is that I was installing the iOS simulator before, but I had to restart my Mac. Yeah, you need a cable that can transfer data, so maybe this one is not. We'll find another way. So it's the first time I'm building a mobile application during a live stream, so I'm not an expert at sharing my screen. Mirror Android Mac. We'll find a way. Yeah, because the simulator is broken. It's and there are apps that monitor your bank account. In Mexican, and I would like to work abroad, what do you recommend me? Well, if you're young enough, go to university, get a computer science degree if you really like it. Don't do it for the money, because I think the time, like, you know, when people used to like code for money, it's in my opinion, it's over. You have to have a passion for it, and then just get your master's degree and apply for jobs abroad. You'll know, because when you plug it, you'll get those saying USB debugging. Yeah. I'm gonna try. So I'm building an app, but I can't really show you the results. I mean, like, in a nice way. Okay, and then on the screen, just checking if you can see. Yeah, I'm not getting the. It's weird when I plug my phone. Not getting any notification on my Android. But the USB debugging mode is enabled. So yeah, on the app at the bottom, you see the progress and how much money you've saved, and you haven't spent. So like $30 at the moment, and it's a 1 day streak. And you would have the calendar. So I guess on the calendar, yeah, today is blue since I'm like saving money. But isn't there like a weird behavior? Yeah, because today is Saturday and it's saying that it's Thursday or something. There's a bug on the calendar. Yeah. I've put it like 5 years ago on dev mode, but I don't know what's. I think it's because of the cable, to be honest. Yeah, because even in the developer options, it's not even. Yeah. So should I reinstall like Xcode from scratch maybe? So it starts that the 9 to 5 live stream starts getting boring because I'm just doing boring stuff. So we built an app using Claude Code and it's actually pretty cool. Maybe I could ask Claude. It's kind of addicting, you know, to give instructions to Claude. So basically when you're using Claude, just open Claude like this. And you would just, just ask, okay, can you add a few colors on the app? I mean, it's too black and white so far. I wanted to add this. Can you, oh yeah, let's do this. Let's see. Just gonna stop the server here. Maybe I'm gonna have a lunch break since it's a 9 to 5 live stream, you know. Could have a lunch break. I'm so satisfied by Claude Code work, the way it works, and I really enjoy this much more than Cursor. Really enjoying using it. Can you guys hear the background music? Oh, I feel like I'm not sharing my screen anymore. Should I like update it? I'm gonna do it again, once again. There's a problem with my screen sharing thing. Wait, where's my macOS screen capture? Just need to do this and delete it. Wait, just removing my screen sharing and relaunching it. Okay, let's do this. This and this. Okay, I don't know why it was frozen. Okay, where's the macOS? It's here. Yes. Okay, so we are back to Cloud Code. Just make that thing a bit smaller. I get a headache every time I see code after uni. What are you building at uni? What kind of stuff are you studying? Well, actually, when you're using tools like Cloud Code, you're not getting any headache. It's so easy to build a mobile application MVP now. I don't know every like AI coding tools, but with Cloud Code, it's really easy. If you're a software developer, it's so easy. Trying to fix my setup. Just protect for schoolwork. What do you mean? Do you want to make this edit to calendar? Yeah, it's actually just editing all the components to add a few some colors, I guess. Just project. What kind of project are you building for your school, for your university? Thanks for the like. Can you guys press the like button so that we get back to 100 viewers? I don't know what I should do to get more viewers, because I'm trying to fix that's always the same problem, you know, when I'm working during the live. It gets boring because I need to focus, I need to debug stuff. Yeah, can you guys press the like button? Thanks for the follow, Norman Array. I want to get a job as a software engineer in the future. How important is it for me to get into AI? What do you mean by getting into AI? Do you mean be a machine high toxic? Where are you from? What do you mean like being a machine learning engineer, or do you mean like using AI to code? Because the thing is that whether you like it or not, now we have to use AI to code, and unfortunately the future of coding in a way is using coding agents. And I guess from what I'm seeing so far from Cloud Code, I think Cloud Code is like one of the top 3 players in the space. Maybe with Gemini by Google, you know. But yeah, you have to learn. Like now, I think like learning how to code means like learning the basics of a language, and also like being like an AI coding tools power user, unfortunately. And that's what's happening a lot. And maybe having like several agents working, and you're just like orchestrating the agents. And you know, I don't like saying that because it took me years to get these coding skills that now feel like stupid, trivial skills, really. But yeah, coding now is just orchestrating, and maybe like broaden your perspective on things. Be more like an architect, you know, like having more like infra, cloud, DevOps skills. Know several languages, maybe. So let's try to restart it. So yes, get into AI, but you don't use AI too much at the beginning when you start learning. You won't be able to learn anything, I guess. Just trying to relaunch the app. With the new QR code. Do you think there will be a need for software engineers in the upcoming years? Yes, obviously we will need plenty of software engineers, but maybe less than 5 years ago, of course. But we will need more architects, like software architects, like cybersecurity experts. Maybe like, you know, like writing lines of code is not something that it's not as valuable as it used to be. Data engineers, yes, we will need data engineers. Maybe probably like less data engineers, but we will still need them. So I don't know what to think of the new design, to be honest. It's a bit, Yeah, it added a few colors, but it's not amazing at all. Like, yeah. The only screen I really like is this screen. Because it's really like setting, like switching on and off the sound effects, the vibration. Yeah, it's pretty clean. Network engineers are not affected by AI. Everyone is affected by AI. Not only in tech, actually. Like even like salespeople, like accounting employees, you know, like accountants, marketing people, salespeople. Whatever you do, you're going to be affected by AI. So yes, we've got our MVP that's almost working, even though now I don't like the colors anymore. Okay, I'm just gonna ask if it's easy to build a I don't know if I should work on the, since I don't have my Xcode setup working, I'm building my own app, fancy testing when I get it on test flight. Yeah, why not? You just let me know in your DMs, send me a DM on TikTok once it's ready, and I will try it on test flight during a live, of course. Okay, I'm learning C# right now via the C# player's guide. Okay. Well, I think the best strategy now would be to learn like several languages, maybe. What's the best way to get better at coding? Just by building stuff and shipping applications and having users. Yeah, we are approaching the lunch break, I think, since we are doing this 9 to 5 live stream. Trying to see. I'm kind of stuck now, you know, because I'm. Should we try like this new TikTok links.js tool? I don't know. Or maybe I can just try to improve the design of the app. I'm gonna ask Claude to add dark mode to my app. So okay, can you add a nice background color to the whole app, and also add a dark mode, dark/light mode button in the settings screen, and save the dark or light mode in the async storage, so that the mode is saved if I close and reopen the app. Okay, I'm gonna stop my Expo server and do this. Thanks for the follow, Silento and Mr. Soren. At the same time, I thought you should learn one to be able to learn other languages easier. Well, if you want to have this strategy, yes, and if you're really motivated, learn C# first, and then after a few months or years, you will start learning other languages, and they will feel so easy compared to C#. But in my opinion now, the goal is to be to know several languages. Okay, so it's building a team, like Tailwind team file, so that's cool, very clean. Just checking if there's a YOLO mode on Cloud Code. Cloud Code accepts all changes, just like with the cursor, you know. How do you auto accept? Just checking this. Okay, apparently there's no like auto accept feature, but me personally, I like that there's no auto accept. That's why I was losing viewers. Thanks for the follow, Odwa. Chrome with login facepalm. What do you mean? Yes, so we are using Cloud Code, and actually I'm adding that to the stream setup. Maybe add. We're adding an image. Okay, let's add this. Hopefully it's not too many animations. I'm struggling with this. Okay. Thanks for the follow, man. Okay, the counter looks like it's broken. Just like revamping the setup. Thanks for the follow, Alvaro. How are you, man? Okay, so we are using Cloud Code to improve the design of our app. So we are building a mobile application, but it was a bit like bland, you know, like white. I don't know, didn't really like the design. So I'm gonna improve it and see how we can like add colors and maybe a dark theme. It's building the dark theme actually, so it has to update all the components. So it's a React Native app with Expo and native Win, so that's why for the ones who know it, it looks like very similar to. It's actually like you see if you check one component, it's like a Tailwind CSS for React Native, so for mobile applications. And actually, the reason why I'm doing this vibe coding live sessions, it's not that I'm a vibe coder, you know, but I really start feeling that if you're not using it, then you're missing something, like in the history of web development, in my case, or mobile app development. So we have to add these very powerful AI tools in our workflow, whether we like it or not. But I don't really know how to. Well, maybe with Cloud Code it's easy to, you know, to keep coding at the same time. I mean, it's like working. It's like a pair programmer. It's really explaining each step. It's not messing up with it's not messing up with your code like cursor. How do you find motivation to finish your project? I feel like I get stuck in the process after a while. While we all have like plenty of side projects, you know. So just I don't know, maybe give you like some kind of goal, like I want to deploy it next weekend, and you don't go to bed before it's deployed. I don't know. What kind of project are you working on? Thanks for the follow. Hi Vincent, how are you? Yes, you see Vincent, we are back big time. So I'm finally available. Well, I was working, like finishing like the new version for a SaaS for my main clients. And what in the world? So yes, I was finishing this freelance gig, and now I'm almost done with it. So I will just be able to do like live streams pretty much every day from now on, and keep growing the channel. And actually today I'm trying to do 9 to 5 like live on TikTok for 8 hours, and I'm using Cloud Code finally, you see. And we are building a mobile application at the moment, which is here. So it's running on the phone with Expo Go, and I'm adding a dark theme and a dark mode, and also improving the design because it's too blend, like black and white. Thanks for the follow, Almo. Okay, the app now has beautiful, consistent theming that users can customize and that persists. Okay, so let's, thanks for sharing the live, man. Let's restart the Expo server. Let's reload the app. So basically I'm launching it on my Android with Expo Go, since I still have to install Xcode and Android Studio on my new Mac, so not really sharing my screen at the moment, just sharing this. So it's like loading the app. Thanks for sharing the live, and can you guys get us to 15k likes so that we get back to 100 viewers just like before? Okay, has it launched the app? Okay, so let's see what the app looks like. Still no background color. I don't know what there's no background color, and the colors are, I feel like now, like, or maybe, oh yeah, because I'm on dark mode on my phone. That's why it looks broken. Yeah, okay. So this is the light mode, but it's kind of broken. And I should have a button in my settings for enabling the, yeah. So I've got a theme category in the on the settings screen, and I can just, okay, and I have like a shitty, very old model to select my theme. So I'm gonna select the dark one. It's not that different. Yeah. Actually, the dark mode looks very broken. I'm gonna keep working with code. Miss the lives, nothing to listen to while I vibe code. Yeah, so I'm back at it, so you can. Okay, so I don't like the design. It's still a very black and white, very gray, black, white. Maybe there is a problem with the Tailwind setup. Tailwind. Maybe there's a problem with the Tailwind native wind setup. I want a nice background color for both dark and light mode. Okay, let's see if we can make it better. Thanks for the follow. Where's the remote? It's here. Okay, I don't know. Did it get the problem? Like, did he notice something wrong? So what are you up to, Vincent? Editing the team.ts file. I think we have kind of reached the point, you know, where like trying to fix stuff is gonna create more issues. Maybe. Like updating every component. So I gained 200